Shamba la Chini was a promise. Shamba la Chini was a promise born out of loss of my husband. It's a promise I made him. Hillary had built me a home. So for me, I felt like the least I could do was me to put up this home, to tell him, first, I've fulfilled the promise that I made.
Yes.
And babe, karibu nyumbani. I get a lot of peace from here. First, just to be here, to be at peace, but most important, to be with my husband.
Yes.
The kids go there, say hello to him. And many times I come here, I always tell my kids, Dad would be sitting on that sofa, then I would be in the kitchen doing my things, and the kids would be playing, and it would have been such a beautiful family. I poured my heart to this home. I gave it my all. I really wanted us to have a shags, because we didn't have a shags. I didn't want to be buried in Langata or Sijui Wapi.
Yeah.
I wanted to be buried
in a
home.
Why did you decide to open it to the public?
Bills have to be paid.
Nice.
I have 3 mouths to feed. So I wouldn't just let this beautiful place just run down. Another reason I've opened it to the public, it's because Ngong is such a beautiful place.
When Sia lost her husband, life changed in ways she never imagined. Beyond the grief, beyond learning to navigate life without him, there was one thing she could not let go of. She had made him a promise that one day she would find him a peaceful place to rest. When he passed on, they first laid him to rest at Langata Cemetery. But in Sia's heart, she always knew that was not where his journey would end. She held on to that promise, determined that one day she would fulfill it. That promise became her driving force. She eventually purchased this piece of land at the foot of Ngong Hills, knowing it was the place where she wanted her husband to rest. Little by little, she poured herself into transforming it, and today he rests here. With that, a promise she had carried for years was finally fulfilled, but somewhere along the journey, she discovered that this place was doing more than helping her heal. She looked around and realized so many people are carrying silent battles of their own. People looking for somewhere to slow down, breathe, reflect, remember their loved ones, or simply find a moment of peace away from the noise of everyday life. Rather than keep this sanctuary to herself, she made the decision to open it to the public, hoping others could find the same comfort she had found here. On today's episode, she takes us through that journey. She shares the love she had with her husband, the loss that changed her life, the promise that gave her purpose, how this sanctuary at the foot of Ngong Hills came to life, and why she believes everyone deserves a place where they can pause, reflect, and simply be. Let's listen into her story, and I hope that one day you get to visit Shamba la Chini, because this place is absolutely amazing. All right, let's listen in, guys.
Sia is my name, Sia Ernest Malia. I am a mother of 3. Right now we are at Shamba la Chini. We are just beneath Ngong Hills, surrounded by just the beautiful Ngong Hills. I'm here with Lynn. So we are here to discuss about Shamba la Chini. Yes. So karibuni sana. And we hope you guys will love the show.
We are definitely going to love this show. Taking this opportunity to say thank you even for giving us such a warm welcome to this place. And as you said, we are just beneath Ngong Hills. You have all these incredible views. And I think for me, what attracted me to your story when we were having a pre-interview, it's knowing that this place exists for a purpose. There is a whole purpose and there is a whole story behind this place. So I know we didn't just wake up and found ourselves in Shamba la Chini. Every testimony has a test. So maybe take all the time you need. Going back, could you walk us through your story so that we can be able to understand you in depth and also get to understand how you found yourself in this place?
Shamba la Chini was a promise. Shamba la Chini was a promise born out of loss of my husband. It's a promise I made him.
Yeah.
Actually, I lost my husband last year, January. Yeah. And before that, we were not able to put up a home because obvious hospital bills, life had to move on. So building a shags was not a priority at that time. So before he passed on, I made him a promise. I told him, for now, we will bury you at Langata, but later I will look for a piece of land, obviously an affordable piece of land. I was working within a budget, and then I will move you from Langata and I will bring you home so that you can finally, rest, and also that we can be comfortable, seeing you, visiting you. Because again, when we used to go to Langata, I used to be kind of scared going there with my kids, because there's everybody there, so I wasn't comfortable. So I started hunting around. We have a piece of land in Ngugi, but that didn't do me very well. So I thought Nanyuki is 2 hours drive for me from Nairobi. So I didn't want to take him so far, because I really love Hillary. I loved him and I still love him even now. So I wanted him to be as close to me. I think I just didn't want to let go like that. So I wanted him to be very close to me. So I started hunting for places near home. Kerarapon. Ngong is very near Kerarapon. So one day we were just driving. I had a guy who was helping me hunt around for a good piece of land. So we went several places. I did not like everywhere that they showed me. Then finally he said, "Hey, madam, tumezunguka sana. Ninaenda kukuonyesha sehemu na kama hii hutaipenda, you'll have to wait." You'll have to wait till next time. But I was working on a timeline. I had said within 1 year, I want my husband home. So finally we came here. We came here at around 4. And I saw this place. And I told, he's a surveyor, I told Mwangi, I think I'm sold. I like this place. I'll build a home. And I told God, please help me secure this land, because this is the place where I want to bury my husband. So that is how Shamba la Chini came into being. So it was a place born out of
a promise.
Yes, out of a promise.
My condolences.
Thank you, Lynn.
Yes, and just you being here talking about it, makes me wonder, could you walk us through your life with Hillary? Because sometimes when you make a promise to someone, the life that you shared with that person that makes you want to keep a promise. Could you walk us through that part of your life together if you're comfortable with that? And also seeing this promise come to fruition, how does that make you feel?
I met Hillary when I was still in school. I was at USIU year 1. That was around 2009. That's the time I met my late hubby. We met in town, and I didn't like him. I didn't like him, not because he was a bad person, because he was putting on spectacles. So I didn't like people who wear spectacles. But Hillary was so pushy. He was like, I think I like this girl and I'm going to go after her. So he kept on chasing me. Then after around 1 year in 2010, I just gave it a try. I said, why not? Let's try. Let's see how this is going to work. So I accepted him, and the following month he took me to his parents. He introduced me to his parents. He has such loving parents. They're just the best people on earth. Hawana mambo mingi, down to earth. They have no issues. They're just the best in-laws. So I went. I met his parents in South Sea. Then after that, I had not yet completed school. because I was going to graduate in 2012, which I did. I graduated. But in between, I had other things. I had to go to US, Kentucky. I was doing my criminal justice degree there. I just went for one term.
Yes.
In
I'm not gonna go there. So you ever come back? You went for one term.
I just went for one term in Kentucky. Then, because I was so in love with this guy, so I had to come back after I did my one term. I came back, and when I came back, Hillary proposed. I think he was thinking she's going to disappear on me, because I had a scholarship of going back for my master's.
Yes.
So I came back. When I came back, he proposed. I hadn't even graduated. He proposed. He went to TZ Arusha. He met my dad. My dad liked him so much. Then we started the plannings for the Rorashios and everything. There was so much going on during that time, because I graduated in 2012. I got married in 2013.
Yeah.
So Tukaishi, our firstborn, came in 2015, Lisa. So after that, after just a short period of time, Hillary got sick in 2020. Turns out he had this cancer for some time, but as they say, cancer is a deadly disease. He didn't know. The signs and the symptoms were there, but we never thought it would have been cancer. We just thought maybe it's hemorrhoids, maybe it's constipation. It was colorectal cancer. So one day we go to Aga Khan, because it got worse. Like the bleeding was always there. So we were like, hey, these hemorrhoids are so aggressive. So we went to Aga Khan, and the doctor took a biopsy. And the news was there that it was cancer, and it was already at stage 4.
Oh.
So there was nothing much we could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he started chemo, he started radiation. There's nothing we didn't do. We tried herbs, we tried this other conventional medicine. Nothing worked. But all along, all that time, God was with us. We never used to feel like God was with us, but I think God just comes to people in his own time, in his own ways, in just ways that I don't know, Lynn. I cannot explain, but we were going through a lot with the illness, but even in that illness, Christ was walking with us. It's unfortunate we came to realize this much later on, after Hillary had passed, because he had such a decent death. He had a decent death. He was surrounded by his family, his immediate family, his father, his mother, his siblings. There are 8 of them.
Yeah.
They were all there in hospital on the day that he was going. There was a priest. Myself, 2 days before he had called, he had told me, send a message to the family group, ask them to come. I want to say goodbye. So the family came, and he said his final goodbyes. And on 4th of January 2025, he rested peacefully, went to be with the Lord.
May his soul continue resting in peace.
Amen.
Amen. Amen, And I was just taking a look at this place. It's very beautiful. I think the intentionality from the design to the interior to the calmness when you are outside, would you say it gives you peace?
A lot of it. When I want to detox from the rush of Nairobi, from the busy life of Nairobi, I come here to Shamba la Chini, because this place is just it's just in the middle of nowhere. Even when you're coming, you're kind of lost. Then you somehow figured. So we are just surrounded by hills. Then there's that beautiful view of the Ngong Hills.
Yeah.
I get a lot of peace from here. I'm just here with my chicken, my kitchen garden. the surroundings are peaceful. I think you can attest to that.
Yes.
Yeah, we are just here on our own world, living slowly, waking up at... I love coming here every Friday, Saturday, then I check out on Sunday. First, just to be here, to be at peace, but most important, to be with my husband.
Yes.
We love coming here. The kids go there, say hello to him, and it feels good. And many times I come here, I always tell my kids, Dad would be sitting on that sofa, then I would be in the kitchen doing my things, and the kids would be playing, and it would have been such a beautiful,
Yes.
family. But he's not here, so life, and I know Hilary would have loved us to go on, not just to stay there and sulk and grieve that he's no more, So yeah, we come here and we find peace. There's a lot of peace, and I love being here. In fact, if there were good schools around this place, there are schools, but if there were better ones than what is already here, would have settled here permanently.
100%.
100%.
And allow me to ask, and this is for someone maybe that is watching this and they're in that grieving season where they don't know what to do or like where to go. Would you walk us through how you handled that to even get yourself in a position where you are saying, Lynn, I know my husband would really have wanted us to go on with life?
Personally, I have found so much peace in church, especially for those who are Catholics, the Adoration Chapel. I never thought, I've known Hilary all my life. I never thought I would be able to live this life without him. I've done therapy. I went for therapy, talked to the therapists, but there's some sort of peace, some kind of peace that comes from God and not therapists, just God and God alone. So I go to the Adoration Chapel, I pray at Regina Celli. I sit there. Sometimes I'm just blank. Sometimes I just tell God, I just tell Jesus, I've just come to ask you for peace. Sometimes I just sit there and I look at him and I tell him, bro, you took my husband. I am here. You have to help me figure out and navigate this together, because there are times it's hard. The problem with me is I was so used to Hilary. Like I was so used to him. I just knew Hilary would always be there. So I just lived not a carefree life to say. I never thought of myself, like I didn't have my own ambitions, because I knew my husband was there. He had a very good job. He was a provider. I had a stipend, a very decent stipend every end month. So he would give me the money and I would run the entire home. He trusted me so much with so many things, like running the house. Like I would make major decisions, like where the kids would go to school, where we were going to live. Even Kerarapon, it was my idea that we buy land in Kerarapon and we build there. Initially, he had wanted us to go somewhere on Kiambu Road, but I told him no. Let's live here. This is a better place. So, yeah. So I think to answer your question, people
grieve differently.
People grieve differently. As for me, Sia, I've found my peace in God, in Christ God. Yeah, and I think it's God who has held my hand and helped me be where I am right now. Yeah, but I have to be strong for my kids, strong for myself.
Yeah. And maybe another question would be, how do you still continue to trust God in the midst of all these things, knowing that, God man say, this person I was supposed to live life with him and now he's gone. How are you able to still continue trusting God and praising God even in the midst of the storm?
I just trust him. I just saw how Hilary went and I just knew there was a God. Let me take you back.
Yeah.
One day before Hilary died, on 3rd, for 3 days, I was not able to eat because there was just something here. In Kiswahili we say tumbo lilikuwa limefunga. So there was something here. I wasn't able to eat or drink, but I was not hungry. I was just okay. I was just full. Then the day before Hilary passed, I went to the Adoration Chapel. I knelt down. I prostrated, knelt down, cried, poured my heart to God. And I told him, may your will be done. I let go. Because before that, I used to be on negotiations with God. I used to tell him, no, if you keep him, I will do this. If you do this, I will do that. If you do that, I will do. Like I was trying to give God terms and conditions. If you heal him, I will do this. But on third, I just went to the Adoration Chapel. I knelt down, I cried, I lied like face flat on the ground, and I told God, it is fine. I have accepted whatever fate it is.
Yeah. Let your will be done.
Let your will be done, but you have to promise you're going to take care of me and you're going to take care of the kids. Because God, I'm so used to this guy. I just, it's like I just left my father's nest and went to be with Hilary, and started living with him and just got married because he engaged me even before I graduated. So I've trusted. It's like God has just given me that trust. He's just given me that grace. I keep on praying. There was a day I was so annoyed and pissed off with him. I was in my kitchen in Kerarapon and I said some really nasty things. And then later I had to go for confessions. We have something called confession. I went for confession and the priest said, God understands. God allows you to be mad at him. God allows you to lament. There's a whole book of lamentations. God allows you. Even Prophet Jeremiah, at some point he felt Mungu alimwachilia, like people threw him into a pit and he told God, how do you allow this to happen? You said you'd be with me. So me, the same case. So after that, whatever in the Adoration Chapel, me praying, crying, I went back to hospital. Tumbo yangu ikafunguka. I was able to eat. I ate. And that night, Hilary didn't sleep. Hilary was, there's that bed, like that. There's the bed for the patient and that couch. Yes, for the person who's taking care, the caregiver of the patient. So my husband kept on leaving his bed, sitting next to me, and he slept on my left shoulder until 6, when I called his family, asked them to come. I told them, please come to the hospital now. In 20 minutes, everybody was in hospital. Then after that, I called a priest. The priest came. He gave him the anointing of those. That's the last sacrament in the Catholic Church. Gave him the sacrament of the anointing of the sick, and Hilary was he was looking around, looking for somebody. Then his brother Karaoke was holding him, asked him, are you looking for Sia? If you're looking for Sia, can you blink twice? Then he blinked twice. Then Karis said, Shemeji, come to this side. So I went, and he just pulled his mask, and he said, I love you. And he never spoke again. That was it. He went very peacefully.
Yes.
And I went back to the Adoration Chapel where I had gone the day before. And I knelt down, and I told Jesus, thank you for the time you had given him to me. He was such a nice man. Thank you for the time you had given Hilary to me. I don't have anything else to tell you.
Yeah.
And I left. It didn't even take 20 seconds. I left. I drove. I went home. My kids were there. They were so happy to see me. They were saying, Mom, how are you? How is Dad? Is he coming home? I could not even tell them your dad is normal, I went upstairs. I said, he's fine. I went upstairs, locked myself in my room. Then an aunt of mine, she's more of a sister than an aunt. Those aunties that you're like age mates. She's called Ceci. She came home. She lives in Kerarapon with me. Then she came to my room and said, I know Mom has told me, Mom has shared what has happened. I told her, yeah, and please, I need some space. I just don't want people. Normally, I don't like even people around me when I'm sad. And she said, yeah, I understand, I respect that. So she went downstairs, and I was in my room, and I was just talking to God and talking to God. Yeah, and that image, because Hilary had just died like 1 hour. That image of him in hospital, like this is someone who was alive a few hours ago, and now he's not here, and I'm in the house, and I'm in this room, and this is his side of the bed. He sleeps this side, and me, I sleep this side, and now I'm sleeping on his side. And that 4th of January, we were to get discharged because we had even bought the oxygen tank. We were to get discharged, and he was to come home, and he's not coming, and I'm there. I just learned to cling on God because there was no way. There was no any other way.
And you're still clinging.
I'm still clinging on him, and I don't intend to stop anytime soon.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And as you're speaking about time, I think sometimes we think we are gonna have someone for the rest of our lives. So sometimes we kind of take for granted the moments that we have with our loved ones.
Our time here on earth is very short. Even the Bible says, teach me to count, to number my days. Well, as we thought we had forever, I mean, we were young. He married me when he was 32, I was 25. We thought we had a whole lifetime ahead of us. We said, tutafanya, tumepanga, tutatenda, we had that. We thought nobody's going to die anytime, not soon. But I think God had a different story for us. The one thing, as ours was a very short story, because we got married. We met in 2009. I accepted him in 2010. I wish I had accepted him immediately we had met.
Oh, see.
We got married in 2013. Same year, 2013, I had lost my dad in a plane crash.
Sorry.
It's okay. So we got married in 2013, had our firstborn in 2015. Then Hilary dies in 2025.
In 2025.
2025, yes, he dies in 2025. Hilary and I, we had we had a beautiful marriage. We were like a traditional family in the modern society, because I was not working. He had no problem of me not working. He was a full-time provider. He trusted me with his life, with his finances, with everything that he had. I used to make all major decisions concerning our home. We had our ups and downs. Obviously, I think everybody does have their ups and downs. So we had our ups and downs, but the ups were many than the downs. The downs were things we could sort tukisonga. Hilary was I think good people don't live for long. Don't live actually for a very long time. He was a man of few words. Alikuwa ongei. He would just, in fact, even if he was here with us today, he would just be sitting there, probably on his phone, or just looking at me. I was the chatterbox in the relationship. I think also his background he was an actuarial scientist, so he was also an introvert. He never used to talk, and people used to ask, "Ujamaa alikukatiaga aje?" The way you are a chatterbox, you talk. But
alikuingisha aje box?
But he's short.
Yes, and the short was short. And the short got short.
Yes. So he never used to speak. He was a man of few words, and very, very practical. He used a lot of logic than emotions. Now me, I'm the emotional ones. I attach everything to, if I see a bird, I've seen a bird, it means we we will get money. I have seen in my right hand. Then you would think, Hillary never used to call me Sia, used to call me Mama. Mama or Mommy. In fact, I used to tell him, you guys, do you really know my name? And yeah, he just used to call me Mommy.
But you know, there's where Mommy, like when a guy says Mommy, there's something there. See, ile Mommy.
You know, so he used to say, Mommy, this, Mommy, what do you think about this, Mommy? Like in his office, he used to work for a certain insurance company. In his office, he was the head of his, his company.
Yes.
But when he would come home, he would be such a big baby, such a baby. Mommy, today in the office, this and this happened. What do you think? There's this and this client who did this. What do you think? And sometimes I had a thought. Sometimes I would just say, I don't know, you figure it out. Yeah. So we had our own issues, but there were not many. Just small kawaida issues. And Lynn, he was a good guy. And I told him when he was dying, I told him, Hillary, you're going up there, you're going to heaven.
Yes.
Please, you have to wait for me. When I die, I want to come back and be your wife again, because I feel like our marriage was short-lived. When he called his family on the 2nd, he told his family, I've called you to say thank you. Thank you for the moral support that you have given me. Thank you for the financial support that you've given me. Thank you for working with us. Thank you for working with me through this journey. I'm going to go to heaven, and I'm going to watch over you. And I think Hillary has been doing that.
He's been watching over you.
Yes. Even when I completed building this home, I was like, I think I have an intercessor in heaven. Someone who is praying for me, someone who is voting for me, So our dear ones, they never leave us, Lynn.
They never leave.
Yes, but we miss them.
Yes, dearly.
You have no idea.
Dearly. Walk me through this beautiful home, because as we started by saying, this home is here for a reason and a purpose. And God, it's such a beautiful place. First things first, I was talking about the intentionality behind everything, and I also know it's a Christian home. And someone who is watching maybe would be asking, but Lynn, Sia keeps speaking about the other home in Kerarapon. If you are not living here, most of the times, who gets to live here?
When we were growing up, I grew up in Moshi, Tanzania. I was brought up by my grandma. When we were growing up, we had two homes. We had the home that we were living, now like Kerarapon. Then we had a place where my grandmother used to put cattle, there were goats, there were pigs. It was a shamba, and it had, like a proper farm, fruits, vegetables, animals, livestock, hivyo. So the house we were living, kule kulikuwa nyumbani. Then because this other place was down road, she decided to call it Shamba la Chini. So when I came here and I was looking for, a place to build a home, and this place, as you're coming down a slope. And there's that hill there. It's also down the hill. I thought, see, we used to have a Shamba la Chini. And it's not even very far from Kerarapon. Again, Kerarapon is on top of a hill. It's not very far from Kerarapon. It's just like, so I just moved the name from, Shamba la Chini, because it's a place we used to love to go. See, there were kettles, there was a farm full of fruits. We'd go pick fruits. There was like a river that was passing by. I just thought, let me just bring that name from there
to here.
To here. So it's a name that came from my grandmother. It's a name that I have roots to. This home is a 4-bedroom home. All rooms are en suite. I poured my heart to this home. I gave it my all. Why? One, it's a final resting place, not only for my husband, but for myself and my children. If my daughters decide to get married and go elsewhere and they want to be buried where they will be married, that's okay. I've given this home to my son. He knows this is going to be his home. I built this home because, one, I had made a promise to Hillary. Then again, Hillary had built me a home in Kerarapon. So for me, I felt like ninarudisha shukrani. Like when you are alive, you are healthy, you are able to build as a place, au kutuacha tu mahali hanging, we struggle with rent and all that. So the least I could do was me to put up this home, to tell him, first, I've fulfilled the promise that I made, and babe, karibu nyumbani. Nimerudisha shukrani. Whatever you had done for me, I've also done for you here. So that is why I put this home. Also, I really, really wanted, when my husband was alive, I really wanted us to have a shags, because we didn't have a shags. And I didn't want to be buried in Langata or Sijui Wapi. I didn't want. I wanted to be buried
in a
home. Yes, Ushago. So that is how this place came. So I wanted it to be just the way it is. I wanted it to have a very big open veranda. For the kids to run around. They don't have to go to the grass, though it would be nice for them to play on the grass. But if they're coming with their hoverboard, I wanted them to have a place to go around. So a small lounge. This home is around 300 square meters for us to, share good times, watch tele, talk, whatnot. The dining and the small open kitchen. It's just convenient for the four of us, because there's a master bedroom for me. There's a room here for my last born. She has to sleep very close to me. Then my son's room is here. And Lisa's room
is on the other.
Is on the other side on this other corridor. So it's a very functional home for a small family. It could accommodate up to 8 people comfortably, because there are 2 beds. Saa nyingine tunazishikanisha zinakuwa one big bed. Then there's a one big bed in the master bedroom and another bed here. So it's very functional for families. And like I told you before, I prefer, if I'm having guests, I would prefer married couples for obvious reasons. Lynn, this is a home. It's not a lodging. It is a home. My husband is resting there. So I wouldn't want people to come do funny things here, you know.
Of course.
Yeah, kwa sababu ni nyumbani. Even you cannot do funny things
in your own home.
You know.
Why did you decide to open it to the public, and why have you not? I know you mentioned the school, but also why have you not fully moved in here with your children?
I've opened it to the public. First of all, bills have to be paid. I have 3 mouths to feed. So I wouldn't just let this beautiful place just run down. Another reason I've opened it to the public, it's because Ngong is such a beautiful place. You know, you yourself, you told me it's
beautiful.
Yes. So we can share, people can share these views. We can share the views with the public. The reason we've not moved here permanently, basically it's because of schools. We cannot be waking up at 4 or 5 to Chapanina traffic ya Ngong Road. We have to drive all the way to Karen.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of work. And I like taking my kids schools near home so that they wake up at around 7 and we just rush to school.
And I find that that's one of the biggest challenge that people are facing, especially people who want to go off grid and maybe build in the midst of nowhere. I think the biggest challenge is, where will our kids go to school? So I feel like that's a shared challenge with so many people who really want this life, but they are like, man, Lynn, alafu watoto tutapeleka wapi shule?
Unless you intend to homeschool, because that's something I have thought of over and over. But I know the type of kids I have. Those ones cannot. Those ones cannot be homeschooled. They they cannot be homeschooled. They would drive me crazy. I will drive them crazy. Yeah. It would just be
crazy.
I cannot homeschool my kids. Those ones have to go to school. Wasome tu huko, warudi nyumbani jioni. We can do homework together, but I was not given the grace
to homeschool.
I can't.
Kujijua. Maybe just to take you back,
yes, Lynn.
Talking of the kids, how have you managed to walk them through the loss of their dad? For someone who is watching and maybe they're in that space.
Kids move on very fast. They have those 2 episodes, like once in a while.
Yeah.
They think of their dad, they break down, they cry. When they cry, we cry, all of us. Because I cannot tell them, stop crying. No, I just let them mourn for their dad.
Yeah.
So we break down, all of us, because when they start crying, obviously, even me, someone like Lisa was so close to her father, very close to her dad. She would just come, sit, and azubatu. Then you ask her, Mommy, what's up? I'm missing Dad. I wish Dad was here. Or even when we are traveling, Mom, I wish Dad was, I wish Dad was here. So there are times they would break down, and there are times, most of the times they're okay. Yeah, so I think kids move. Kids adapt.
Yes, very quickly, very quickly. But thank you also for that. I just felt I needed to ask that for a parent who is maybe in the same situation. But back to Shambala Chini.
Yes.
When people come here, what is the one thing they really love about this place?
They love the scenes, the scenery.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, very secluded. They also like the way here life is slow. This is Maasai land.
Yes.
You're just seeing the things you see back home in Ushago. They just love to come bond, play the board games with their loved ones. For lack of better words, watu wanapenda tu kuja kuzuba hapa tu. Just chill, just detox from the hustle and bustles of Nairobi life.
Yeah.
You just come here, you just relax, you sit. If you want to watch tele, you can. You watch TV, ama you go outside, swing, play, uko kwa basketball, ama you just take a walk around the garden.
Yes.
So it's just a place for relaxing, reconnecting, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Just slow living.
Intentional, slow, intentional and living. Conscious living. Has this place taught you to slow down? Because I can imagine for you, maybe life can be a bit much. You need to fix this. We were actually talking about how chaotic life is at the moment, you know. Has this place taught you to slow down?
Yes, it has a big time. Because like when I'm in Kerarapon, Karen is just there, down the road. When you are home, you just want to leave. Maybe, auntie, usipike, I'll order pizza. Today sijiski kwenda kukaa nyumbani. You guys, let's go for a movie. You are out, you're going. By the end of the week, you have spent money that you didn't even have. When I come here, I am just here. You want to eat pizza, you'll have to make it for yourself. Yes. You want to eat chicken, there's no galitos. You tell the kids, aya, fukuza kuku.
Kimbisha.
Fukuza kuku.
Yes.
You run. You know, the chicken knows you want to, you
want to eat it.
And it doesn't want to be eaten. So you will chase chicken here for 15 minutes. Unakimbizana na kuku. So my son is learning, and I learn to slaughter kuku. The caretaker is there to help him, to take him through. Then I just love going to the kitchen garden and kuchuma spinach, ama sukuma, whatever that is there. Then picking the tomatoes. The kids, actually my kids love. They go there without slippers. They come back muddy. Wamejipanguza matope. I like it. I just love it. And they love being here. They always say, Mom, let's go to Shambala Chini. Then I'm like, maybe we have a booking. Then they say, when will you go to Shambala Chini? So I'm looking maybe in August. I'll look for like 3 days. Niwalete. It's also good for them to, to learn this Ocha life.
Yes. And it's also helping them, you know, just understand another different kind of life that I wish we never forget.
You know,
that life was nice.
It was.
Kukimbisha kuku, going to the garden, chunain the mboga. That was just the life. That whole life was, that life is just beautiful.
I know, I miss the 90s. Yeah, like now as the shamba chini we had in Moshi.
Yes.
You know, we would go there, tunajifunza kukamua, you know, ng'ombe.
Yeah.
You pick fruits from the garden, fruits that don't have pesticides, you know. So we pick fruits. You could even eat a fruit straight from the tree.
Yes, straight to your mouth. I don't even remember ever washing a fruit when I was in Ushago.
But nowadays,
washing it for what?
Nowadays,
but nowadays now you even have to use
vinegar, salt, you know. Then there's special soap for veggies, which is really not nice.
Yeah.
But hapa mimi uchumaga tu spinach yangu, ninaiosha tu, cut. I know everything is organic. Nothing is, you know, GMO.
Yes.
Yeah, so
it's easy. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful life.
And it's healthy. Are you on solar?
Yes, we are on solar because bado serikali jatuletea stima. So we are operating full-time solar. We have around 15 kVA. Yes, so it takes us through. We have hot water.
Yes.
In fact, the water is normally extremely hot because this place is very sunny. Yeah, so we have that. We are off-grid, so we operate 100% off-grid. So we operate on solar. And water we have, there's a guy who gives us water from his borehole. We have another person hapa, akona borehole. He gives us water and bills.
Oh, okay. Oh, you see, that community is what we crave for. Your neighbor has water.
Yes.
Give me some water, bill me.
Yes.
And it's easier that way.
It's easier that way. Also, the Maasais are very communal oriented, so to say. So security here is 100%. We know everybody. Najua pale ni kwa Mugo, najua hapa ni kwa Lynn, najua pale ni kwa Skola. I know there is Walucho lives. So hatuna shida ya security. And in case of anything, you have to blow a whistle. And the Maasais will come with the mukuki. Yes. Yeah, so it's also very safe for a mother.
It's very secure.
Yes.
But allow me to ask, because I know you're also an amazing interior designer. Like I know you've done the A to Z of this place, and your home also in Kerarapo, which is absolutely beautiful. Is that how you are now making a living after losing hubby, or how are you going about bills and stuff if you're comfortable?
Yes, I am. That's how, yes, I do. I'm an interior designer. Yes, I went to school to do it, just a diploma. But I have the talent.
The gift
at USIU, I did something different. I did IR and criminal justice at Kentucky. Then I did mass communication, master's DESTA, mass media. Then I became a housewife after doing all that, because I just didn't want to do anything, and my husband didn't care anyway about that. He was okay. Hey, but after Hillary passed, reality checked. Nikaamka from my sleep. So right now I'm doing interior. Mostly I do residentials. I had a project I was doing with Sebai Luxury Suits, iko Naivasha. That's the latest project I did for commercial, as a commercial interior. So that's what I do. I do interior, and that's how I'm able to put something on the table, so to say.
You are really good at it. You are good, so good at interior. I think you also saw from the team when people entered here, they were like, wow, you get that a lot, right?
Yes, I do. I do. You should come to my Kerarapon home. Also, I love photos very, very much. I just love to pose for photos. Yes, I just love to. So my Kerarapon wall is full. My walls are full of photos. Memories. I collect memories from when I met Hillary in 2010, like that. My life, I think my life was just centered around Hillary.
And it's a beautiful thing, because once you find the love of your life,
Yeah.
see, iko sawa. See, it's okay.
Yeah, you are settled.
See, you are safe and you are settled
Kabisa.
and you are okay. I feel like we should celebrate that part as well. Because it's also, it's such a blessing to walk through life with the love of your life.
With someone, your
with
soulmate.
With your soulmate.
Yeah.
That is not something we should take for granted. I think it's such a beautiful blessing, and it's a gift as well. What are the rates? Because I know our audience who are watching would be wondering, okay, Lynn, I want to come and spend a night there.
Yes.
What are the rates? How do I go booking? Or where can they be able to check the rates? I think they're actually pinned on your IG.
Yes,
I think
the
so,
rates are
right?
pinned. Yes.
Let me see.
So the entire house, for a night on self-catering,
Yes.
though we have a chef. So if you want a chef, that's a different cost. If you want to come, you and your friends, and you cook for yourself, and we have a grill, you do your barbecue for yourself, 8 of you, it would cost you 40,000 per night.
Good. Per night.
Yes. Meaning one person
Yes.
is paying 5,000
per night.
Yes, per night. So that is the cost. So one person is 5,000.
Yeah. A packs of 80, it's 40, right?
Yes.
I think they can see it on their screens here. It's
Yes.
okay. I've put it there on the screen. But I can also see some of the beautiful things here. You have a personal chef.
Yeah.
And beautiful photos of the place. And guys, if you want to see more, just feel free to follow them.
And it's exactly whatever is on Instagram.
It is
exactly what is on ground.
Yes, whatever is on IG is what's on the ground. So also follow them, guys, on Instagram. But I don't want to wind up before I ask this.
Please
what
ask
would
as
you
much.
say? I ask as much.
Please
Hata
ask.
usikii kwenda. Yes. What would you say have been the top 3 things you've learned in life up to this point?
I have learned to have compassionate, to empathy, that is what they say, to put myself in someone's shoe. Before I can open my mouth and say, huyu, ama I can point a finger, huyu, yuko hivi because of this, I put myself where that person, I try to understand, why is this person, because kitambo I had zero patience for, I was not patient. Nowadays, I try to understand people as much as I can. Anybody, even my tattoos that just come and swerve and try. I don't get annoyed or hoot or what. I just try to understand, why is this driver doing like that? Is it because of this? So I've had empathy. That's one thing I have. I've also learned to trust in God a lot. When Hillary passed, I kept on wondering, next year, a time like now, nitakuwa wapi? Nitakuwa ninafanya nini? You know, but I have learned to trust in God, because I read a chapter that says worrying is not going to help you anything. It's not going to add any life, you know, any day, an extra day to your life. So I have learned to trust in God. I wake up and I tell God, ninakukabidhi siku. Walk with me, guide me, and I have seen his hand. I've seen him doing his thing. Yeah. I've learned to trust in God. I have learned empathy. And I can say I've learned to be an entrepreneur, because kitambo I was just, you know, on freelance. Right now, I'm thinking, because I have kids to provide for, I'm thinking 20 years from now, where will these kids be? Where will I be? I'm worried about Shabalachini. I worry, I say, am I going to get clients? And if I get clients, am I going to get the kind of clients I'm looking for? Family oriented. Am I going to get someone who's going to respect
the space
that I have made? So yeah, those are the 3 things of being an entrepreneur, trusting in God and having empathy, understanding people. Sina mambo mengi. Yeah,
just evil.
Living one day at a time.
Or living one day at a time. And I think it's so much aligned with our theme of this year.
Yes.
We are speaking about slow, intentional, and conscious living.
Yeah.
And for me, when I meet people like you who have gone through challenges, and they are still here willing to talk to us and willing to share this part of their journey with us. That makes me really happy, because I know the impact is going to be huge. I know there are so many people who are going to watch this, and maybe they are navigating different phases of their lives, and they will watch this and they'll be like, oh my God, Sia did it, or Sia is doing it, or Sia has been through it. I too can be able to pick a thing or two from her, you know. But I think I used to ask this question in our previous show when we were speaking about rebuilding, but I used to ask someone, what would you want to say to yourself? Because sometimes we just say things about people to people. For you, when you look at yourself right now, what would you want to say to yourself, dear Sia?
I'm going to say, dear Sia, you have come from so far. You have fought so many battles. You need to be strong. Strong for yourself, strong for your kids. My kids are my everything. I'm going to tell myself, dear Sia, take it slow. It's never that serious. I'm going to tell myself, dear Sia, learn to trust in the Lord. That is very important for me, because tomorrow is never promised. I may decide, oh, I want to do, then I get sick, then what?
Then what?
Everything ends there. The moment you're sick, Lynn, my hubby would wake up every morning, go to work. He gave his best to that company, and the company also was really patient with him during his time of illness. But I'm sure even Hillary, if he was brought here, maybe he would just have said, let me slow down. It's never that serious.
Let me slow down. It's never that serious.
Yes, let's slow down. Because the moment you're sick, Lynn, right now you're fine. God forbid, if they tell you tomorrow you're having this condition, everything stops down and you realize, my goodness, I have something more important to focus on. Myself. The company will continue. Life, so it will be you and the people that love you most stuck around with you. So to me, I just want to slow down. I want to slow down. I want to live my life pole pole, one day at a time. I don't care what is happening in Sijui, what is happening. I just want to slow down, have good time with God, connect with nature. I stand at that garden and I look at these hills, because we are surrounded by hills, and I say, wow, God, yani, I don't know, you are a genius. Your work is beautiful. Kazi yako haina makosa. Look at this. Look at all this. And God has been so gracious. He has given us these things to enjoy them. But I don't know what is wrong with us human beings. We are destroying them, by doing funny things. We're just destroying the environment. We are not connecting with nature. We are always doing this. We're always rushing to job, meeting deadlines, doing this, doing that. We just need to slow down. Just slow down. Just take it easy.
Yes.
Because after all, nobody's getting out of this alive. None of us. So to me, most important thing right now, first, my priority is to connect. I just want to know God in a level that I have never. I want to be able to talk to God and hear him the way mimi na wewe tunaongea na tunasikilizana. I don't think if you understand.
I get it.
You get it. I talk to him, I call him, I tell him, God, one day I wish I could hear you the way those prophets back in those days used to hear. Because right now, hata ni kama Mungu yuko distant. God is, it's like he's saying, you guys are moving too fast. I can't catch up with you. So I just want to slow down and connect with God, aliyeniumba, connect with nature, the things he has given me, he has given us to enjoy.
Yes. Amen. That is powerful. And I feel like that is something, it's going to be a take home for so many people. The way you're saying, ni kama hata Mungu, ako tu, anatuangalia tu zile za, munaenda wapi? where are you going? Munakimbia wapi, you know? So I feel like that's going to be a take home for so many people. But Sia, thank you for having us and for having this conversation with us. Obviously, I can't wait to see this is not an ad, by the way, guys. By all means, I was not paid to vouch for this place or say good things about this place, but I cannot wait for even our audience to come and experience Shamba la Chini. If someone is watching and they would be interested in this place, looking at that camera, what would you want to tell them?
I'd like to tell them, karibuni sana, Shamba la Chini. This is a place for very slow living, reconnecting with your loved one, intentional living. When you come here, there are no supermarkets around where you'll rush, you've forgotten chumvi, you'll rush, you'll go pick. This is a place for slowing down, reconnecting with nature, reconnecting with your creator, bonding with the people that you love most. You know, that is what Shamba la Chini is for. I really want to thank you, Lynn, for making time to come. I didn't even, honestly speaking, I didn't know you'd call me back because I wrote to you like a month ago now. So I wrote and I said, maybe anaweza ona, maybe anaweza asione.
Naonanga.
Oh, maybe anaweza ona, maybe anaweza asione. But I'm just going to, you know, to try. Kwani what's the worst that can happen? The worst is her saying no. So the day you called me, actually I was here. I was here. I was in the kitchen. Then first you called and then I saw the number and I didn't know. So I said, isishiki number zenye sijui. Then you called again. Then I was like, number it called me earlier. Let me just pick it. So I picked. Then you said, hi Sia. Hi. Am I speaking to Sia? Yes. This is Lynn Ngugi. Yeah! Finally she called. You know, finally she called. Oh God, thank you, thank you. So I was so happy. So I stepped outside. I walked your corridor. I think I walked around 8 times. I walked 8 times. Then I was so happy to hear from you. I said, God, thank you. Thank you. Lynn has reached out to me. I'm so grateful. Immediately I called Naomi. I told Naomi, Naomi, guess what? Lynn has called me. Then Naomi said, what? Lynn Ngugi? Yes, Lynn Ngugi.
Naomi is your amazing manager here. Right?
Naomi is my, she's a friend and also, she helps me a lot to manage this place because she's very experienced in hospitality. She's your big fan.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Kabisa, she is.
I felt like this conversation was very, not like personal, but it was very much needed. I don't know who this conversation is for, but I just have a feeling it's for someone. And that's why I was like, I don't think life is a coincidence. I feel like God already goes before us and he plans things before us. And I hope if this conversation was for that particular person out there, I really do hope. I hope that it helps them. Whichever way, I honestly do not know. I don't want to act like I know, but I felt so pushed to just come and have this conversation. And I hope it has impacted that one particular person that it is supposed to impact.
Okay. So for that particular person, whoever who is going through what, someone who has lost her husband, anybody who is going through this, I'm not an expert in grief. I've not even done psychology, so I don't know how people behave when they lose their dear ones. But me, all I can tell you is hang on to God. He never disappoints. If you've never tried him, just try him. Hang on to God. Hata kuacha. I'm not sure of my future. I don't know what is going to happen to me tomorrow or even 5-10 years from now, especially when you have children. I don't know, but one thing I know is God will never leave me. That much I know. As long as I go to him with a genuine heart. I tell him, God, this is my situation. He will never, ever. He is just sitting there, just waiting for you to say, hi. I am here. Nisaidie. And he just checks in. So if you're going through anything, whether you're widowed, you're a widower, whatever situation you're sick, whatever situation you're going through in life, hang on to God.
Yes.
Nothing else. Hang on to God. Mambo mengine mengi ya hii dunia yatakupoteza. Just hang on to God. Sometimes he takes time. Even sometimes I feel like I've put him on a timer. God, by Monday, let's do this. Yeye anasema, relax. When the time is right.
He makes things beautiful.
Yes.
He makes things beautiful.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you to Lynn.
Looking forward to coming back here and
Karibu.
spending a bit of time here. Sinanga kelele. Sitakuja na kashot. Sitakuja na kapombe. Nitakuwa too chill.
No.
Wine is
allowed.
We can do wine.
Yes, we can do wine.
We can do wine.
By the way,
yeah,
when you are ready,
yes,
give me a call.
Yeah.
Give me a call on the house.
Mimi and my people will
please
come and cook
and you will love
appreciate it. I can't wait just to come and chill.
Please
and
do.
Just feel good in this place, and I really do wish you well.
Thank you, Lynn.
Yes, as you said, when time is right, God makes things beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think maybe you think I did this for you, but you've done this for us. You've done this show for us, for our team, even for our audience. You are the special guest of today's show. All right? You are the one who sat on that chair. You opened your heart to us. You walked us through your journey. And for that, I'm really grateful. So I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank
and
you.
You don't owe me anything. Sawa.
Thank you.
All right. I feel like this was definitely for someone. And I see you guys. I know we are having a very beautiful theme on the platform this year, slow, intentional, and conscious living. And you have seen me visit people's homes, and those homes look wonderful. And I know for sure some of you are watching this and they are like, Lynn, when will it be my time? When time is right, God makes things beautiful. Mine is to bring people to inspire you and show you that, you know what, it's possible. Keep that hope alive. I know a lot of you want this. I see the comments, by the way, guys. I keep telling you, when you see the love hearts and the replies on the comment section, that is me. That is actually me reading those comments and interacting with you. I see how proud some of you are when you get your 50 by 100 piece of land. When you are saying, Lynn, imagine I got myself a piece of land I intend to build. I even saw some of you suggested and they said, Lynn, some of us are building, but we are not yet there. Could you cover our stories also so that we get to inspire other people? Some of you are saying hata mjengo ili iko tu, but I really do hope these stories inspire you just to know that you are not alone. It is doable. There are people who have done it, and when time is right, God will make it beautiful even for you. So hang in there, even as we continue with our theme of slow, intentional, and conscious living. I also understand that some of the people that have tuned in to this show, they are processing grief. As you heard Sia say, people do it differently. Definitely, we have a lot of stages. I don't know which stage of grieving you are in, but I'm sending you so much love and light, so much love and light. And I hope you pick something from Sia's story that is going to help you process that which you are respectfully processing. That said, you have seen this place. I know you've seen a few shots on the screen. As you've heard, me, I don't even vouch for things because people pay me or to say whatever. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful place for you to just come and chill. Chill, experience the beautiful scenes. It has so many beautiful things going on, even inside, not just outside, even inside the interior and all the amenities that are here. Come enjoy this place if you're if you are able to, if you are a group, if you are family, and you are looking for a getaway in Ngong. Check out Shamba la Chini. I'm gonna put their contact details on the screen. They were on the screen a while ago, but I'm putting their contact details on the screen again. I'm gonna pin their Instagram link on the comment section. Go check out Shamba la Chini on IG and show them some love. And if you are able to come and book this place and just stay and feel good, then All the best. All right, heading to Nandi because we are doing a lot of beautiful shows. So I'm gonna see you guys hopefully the day after this at 10 a.m. And I thank you so much for the love you showed us on the Nyambohanse episodes. Team Marwa, they came through and we had a good time, and you guys did not play with those episodes. So we really do appreciate you for that support. We also appreciate you for the support you gave us on Koi's episode, the Limiris. Guys, you keep coming through and we do not take that for granted. So see you on the next one. And just like Sia, if you want to share your story, send a brief of that story to info@lnn.digital or lynn.ngugi@lnn.digital, and who knows, we might be sitting with you on your shamba la chini or wherever you are. Sawa. So guys, thank you, and thank you to my wonderful team, always pulling up to do the necessary. They make sure that we have very good shows. Yeah, I know you get to see me here, but I really do appreciate the team that gets to put this together. May God bless you, Team LNN, and you, Team LNN audience that are watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.